Good morning, everybody. We've got a higher trade in the grain markets here early on Tuesday morning. It's about 6:34 a.m. Central Time. December corn futures up 1 at 370 and 3/4. November soybeans up 3.5 at 1025.5. December Chicago wheat up 6 at 560 and 3/4. December Kansas City wheat up 6 at 493 1/4. December spring wheat up 6.5 at 541 1/4. It's got a little bit of a recovery after that sell-off yesterday. China bought some more beans yesterday. We saw a sale of 132,000 metric tons of beans reported to China. Pakistan in for the same amount. Another 171,000 sold to an unknown destination. So yesterday's sales totaled about 16 million bushels. Strong export sales continue. U.S. soybean exporters for this new crop marketing year, which began on September 1st, they have their best book of new crop or best book of sales on record for the marketing year. The White House has dropped a plan that would have sent USDA funds to oil refiners after Trump and the EPA recently denied dozens of biofuel waivers to these oil refiners. There's apparently this bailout plan that was going to send USDA funds from the Commodity Credit Corp to the oil refiners. It's supposed to be $300 million. This plan has been scrapped. So kind of an interesting turn of events here, given this story. And the bigger thing, I think, for biofuel is that those waivers were denied. USDA had their crop progress report out yesterday. The U.S. corn crop is 8% harvested versus 5 last week and 10 on average. So a little bit behind what was expected, but in any case, you should see harvest accelerate in many areas this week given dry weather. Corn crop rated 61% good to excellent, up from 60 last week and below the 66% average. So we did see an improvement in corn ratings. Corn crop is 59% mature versus 41 last week, 49 on average. Soybean crop is 6% harvested, nothing last week, right on par with the 6% average. As with corn, this drier weather should help to push harvest forward in some areas. Soybean crop rated 63% good to excellent. That's unchanged on the week and right on par with the 5-year average. 59% of that bean crop dropping leaves versus 37 last week and 50 on average. U.S. winter wheat planting moving forward, 20% of the crop planted versus 10 last week and 19 on average. Most of your states, when you look at the breakdown, HRW and SRW states running pretty close to their respective 5-year averages. The spring wheat crop 96% harvested versus 92 last week and 96 on average. The U.S. stock market is in correction mode. We've seen a fairly sharp correction from that September 2nd high. So the roller coaster in the stock market this year has been unbelievable. We saw that massive decline during the virus scare in the spring. We then, from our March low to the September 2nd high, the S&P 500 rallied a whopping 62%. Since that all-time high was posted on September 2nd, the S&P's lost about 7%. So a 7% correction after a 62% rally, I suppose. I'm not going to say that I knew that this was going to happen, but it's not surprising to me that you would see some sort of correction after that sort of rally. Stocks are a little bit higher this morning ahead of the cash open. Early soybean planting has begun in Brazil. Some farmers in the Mato Grosso region have begun early planting. Now, really, this thing starts to accelerate in October. November is really the biggest planting month for soybeans in Brazil. Of course, Brazilian farmers expected to plant record soybean acreage this year as domestic prices hover near record highs. So that is going to be one of the obstacles for U.S. soybean prices and U.S. soybean demand moving forward. Does Brazil... We know they're going to plant record acreage. Do they have the weather to support a record crop? October grain options expire on Friday. If you've got some remaining positions there, certainly make sure you take a look. Corn market itself had a fairly sharp setback yesterday. So now we've got that high from Friday at 379 1/4 December corn futures. That's kind of your high water mark. That's going to be your resistance area, I think. We're going to start to hear some more yield reports. I don't have enough yet to get a feel for the crop on a national basis. USDA will update their numbers on October 9th. The soybean market fell sharply yesterday. So just like corn, you've got kind of this high water mark on the charts now from Friday. 1047 November beans. Looking at the chart, I'd say we've still got a bull market intact here. If we were to see another couple big down days, I would start to get a little more nervous or tell you that maybe the technical picture doesn't look as good. Funds were record long the beans, or very close to record long, I should say, at Friday's close. In all likelihood, they were probably net sellers yesterday. Wheat futures, really good rally there early yesterday. We actually posted some fresh multi-month highs in some of these contracts overnight, which would have been, I guess, Sunday night, and then we sold off hard. And keep in mind, yesterday was kind of an odd day. Just about every market in the world got beat up, whether it was equities, energies, precious metals, grains, livestock. It's just a risk-off day. A lot of assets sold real hard. Cattle market, again, did close lower in the fat cattle contracts yesterday, anywhere from 50 cents to $1.25 lower. Some of the feeder cattle contracts were able to close higher. Some steep losses in some of these hog contracts yesterday. Ahead of the cash open, the Dow's up 35 points. The S&P is up 10. Again, this is following a big downward move yesterday. U.S. dollars just a little bit lower. Crude oil is up about 30 cents. Gold and silver are mixed here this morning. Remember, if you'd like some more information, as always, you can visit my website, www.standardgrain.com. Go to that website and click on Grain Marketing Plan. I sell a subscription service. It's $49 a month. It includes my email, which goes out at 6:30 a.m. Central Time every morning. That will let you know exactly what I'm doing in regard to grain marketing. I break it down by crop year, by crop, by percentage. It'll also give you kind of a rundown of the overnight headlines. Real quick read. Take you 5 minutes to read it every morning, but will really give you a nice kind of start to the day. So certainly check that out if you're looking for some help with your marketing. Everyone have a great day today. I will talk to you same time tomorrow.